I still remember, in 2014, I was working as an HR professional. 9 to 5 job. At the age of 27, what do you really want from your life? A wonderful relationship, wonderful job, wonderful career, travels. Maybe that is all that you can think for, and that is what I used to think for myself and for my life. And I was really excited. Until then, in 2014 end, I went through a bad relationship breakdown. And because of that one thing, I decided to leave my job without having any clue what next I have to do with my life. January 2015 was a new year, and there I was in my life back to zero. I did not had relationship. My dad was not speaking to me. I did not had job. I had no idea what next I have to do. And because of all this, I was going through a lot of stress. I couldn't sleep at night, and I was, at a stage in my life, and I was sitting with one of my very good friends at CCD, and I literally told her, you know what, I really want to give up on my life. And said me something, and that is, what will happen, Neha, if you will die? And I said, well, nothing much, which is the fact, isn't it? So she said, well, nothing much, then why don't you do now something with your life? And I said, yeah, I was at a situation in my life where I don't have anything to lose, so let me do something. Now, what do I do? What I'm supposed to do? I don't know. I don't have that answer. So I decided that I'm going to do something that fills my soul, something that I enjoy doing. Next 3 months were very intense. I was searching for job. I was not getting, constant rejection. I was exploring a lot of options, what I have to do, what I don't have to do. And finally, one day I got a call from one of the colleges, and these were young graduates, and I was supposed to give them lecture. Now that lecture was on dressing and grooming, and I said, okay, I'll just do it. I'll just take it. Now that session was free session. It was 1 hour session. I gave it. But after I came, out of that session, and I felt something that I never felt before. It's something that it's something that's very soul soothing. It's like, I was like, this is it. Now I'm going to do this for the rest of my life. I started with students training, then I started going in corporates. More and more, I was training, I was healing. And then time came when I started training to Fortune 500 companies. I was traveling in India. Things were really good. I got award for being Woman Icon 2018. I was recognized as top entertainment development leader in India. Life looked pretty okay. I was traveling. I was enjoying the whole life. But still, there was something more I wanted to do with my life. I didn't want it to stop there, right? So the next year, I decided to become an accidental entrepreneur. Why accidental entrepreneur? Because I never had plans to be, but then because I wanted to move to next level, I thought that's the next logical thing to do. Now, as an entrepreneur, life just turned upside down. Number one, obviously, I had no idea how to do business. Number two, I was chasing clients. I was working too hard. I was stressed, worried entire day. And then after a couple of months, there was a seminar that was happening. It was a live seminar. I attended that seminar, and in that 3 hours, I just got one thing, and that is, I don't know all this, and I need to learn. Because in order to live in this world, what we learn in school and colleges just doesn't work. Okay, so my life was not working, my business was not working, both areas were not working. Okay, so I got to know somehow that there are some amazing personal development courses that one must go through in order to attain that greater success. I got very excited. I created a plan, and in that plan, there were a lot of programs that I was supposed to go through in next 2 years of my journey. So I learned a lot of things. I learned NLP. So NLP is neuro linguistic programming, which means science of excellence. Okay, I learned about millionaires. I learned about doing business. I learned about people. I learned about leadership. I learned about managing my emotions. So many things I learned in just those 2 years. And while I was learning and I was implementing, it was all together a different roller coaster ride, of events that I was going through. But then after all this journey, something beautiful happened, and that is, I started taking open programs. So what all I learned from my gurus or mentors, everything that I learned, I put it in my business and in my life, and I started doing my open programs. As I started doing my open programs, I got the response that I was not expecting. I started training to a lot of people, my business went up, my life went to a next level, and most important, there was no looking back. So things were going good. I was helping people, I was enjoying, and then what happened? Oh, COVID came. And as soon as COVID came, I was like, now what I'm going to do? So then another opportunity got in my way, and that was helping people not just at area where I am in my city, but around the world. And that's when I created programs for entrepreneurs. People were learning, going through a lot of programs. And during that time, I also got chance to speak on one-on-one basis to a lot of people, and I was also doing a lot of personal coaching to business leaders, entrepreneurs, CEOs, people who are struggling in their life, people who are striving in their life, people who are doing really well in their life. Like, I got chance to speak to most of them, okay? And every possible individual, I was able to realize is going through some or the other challenges. Some are going through emotional challenges. That's one area of their life. They really want to live good. They really want to have control of their life. But emotionally, they are extremely, either there's stress, there's worries, there's some of the other negative emotion that's keeping them stuck. Another area is wherein people are hungry, hungry to move to next level. They're stuck. They want to go to next level. They want to achieve their dreams. They want to live their life the way they want. But somehow they don't know how to do that. So when you want to do something with your life, you want to achieve greater success, you want to have a lot of aims, you want to fulfill those aims, but a lot of times we end up paying a price. That price can be, maybe we have to work very hard, or maybe we have to try too hard, maybe we have to slog, maybe we have to do this, we have to do that. All that world has told us we believe that, and because of that we end up struggling more in our lives. What if I tell you that you can live your best possible life and at the same time attract a lot of success in your life? What if I tell you there are easy ways to live your best possible life? What if I tell you you don't have to compromise or sacrifice in your life in order to live your best possible life? Okay, what if I tell you that it's easy for you to mend your broken heart? What if I tell you that you can overcome any pain and you can turn that into power? What if I tell you that there is a simple model? If you follow that simple model and the process, you can attain any level of success that you're dreaming of. What if I tell you that there are amazing laws of the universe? If you know them and if you apply them, you can get anything in your life, no exception. What if I tell you that every day you deserve to get up with a lot of joy and positivity rather than stress and anxiety? Let me ask you, what will all this do to your life? Well, for me, I call this as a magic of life. I call it living in the magic of life, living in the bliss of life, because you are living your best possible life and you're attracting success. A lot of time people say, first we'll become successful, then we'll be happy, or we'll live our best possible life. Well, let me tell you, it doesn't work that way. The way universe works is, the moment you start living your best possible life without any condition, you will automatically attract anything that you want. That's how the universe works. So all these things, what all I have learned, I was sharing with a lot of my students in my coaching programs, and I was able to see the transformation in their life, which is even the words cannot see the kind of transformation they were going through. And that's when I decided that I'm going to create this program which is called Discover the Magical You. The only program that will help people live their best possible life in all the areas of their life, at the same time attract a lot of success. So it does not matter where you are right now. Are you somebody who is very stuck in your life, confused and don't know what next you have to do? Or you're somebody who is really very successful but you don't know how to live your life? And what are some who are living the good life but they don't know how to attract the success they want? Some of you might be in a lot of pain. It could be from the past relationship breakdown, health issues, some of the other pain that you're going through emotionally wherein you need some help. Or maybe you're somebody who's doing really well in your life, but you choose to step into your own power and move to that next level, unlock your own amazing powers that God has given it to you. Okay, so in order to help you with all these amazing things, I invite you to join for this 2 days live Discover the Magical You program. Now, the only reason I have kept this program live is because in the class we will be learning. I call this experiential learning. If you want to learn to drive a car, if you just hear about it, will you learn? No, okay? You go out, you drive the car, you practice it, and then you learn, okay? That's the best way to learn. And this is a program that's like, we're going to have a lot of fun, we're going to enjoy a lot, and most important, it's going to change your life at all the levels, okay? So if you are still watching this video, I know you are meant to receive this message from the universe. There are no accidents in the universe. So what you have to do is, you just have to click on the link, register your spot, and the price of the event is like buying a pair of jeans and shirt for you, okay? Click on the link below, reserve your spot, and get ready for amazing transformation, because I know this is going to change your life beyond your wildest imagination. Thank you so much. Bye bye, and I'll see you soon.